Jews, word.
Like a Friday night.
What up, Nitro? Ladies, so we live in life. Quan.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're tuning into an episode of the Wonder Kim Morning Show live. What is good, everybody? Hopefully everyone had a wonderful night. Hopefully everyone's doing well. You know we got some stories to get into. And look, guys, the NFL is such a funny landscape. It's such a funny landscape. It really is. Like, you have to start, like, these guys have no sense at all. And you're seeing it now with Dan Orlowski, Ryan Clark all pivoting and apologizing. Or they out there singing sorry. It's sorry 2025. Sorry 2026. Let me say good morning to everybody in the chat before we get started. King Blaze, good morning. First in the building. What up, bro? Producer Yerp. Audio. You know what I'm saying? Anita Banks, always a pleasure to have you. Glad you're here with us. And Ashley, hey, good morning. Glad you're with us this morning. Stacy, good morning to you, madam. Glad you're here. Michael Akins, good morning, fam. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Jared, what up? Delmon's in the building. I am MH. Hey, good peeps. What's up? We here. Alexander Goodlian, good morning. Let's see. Let's get everything else. Zeke, oh, you in here? What up? Flex Zone, what up, my bro? What's up? Neuro, what up? Mike Coleman, good morning. Hey, Asmodeus, what's up? Think we got everybody in? Did I say good morning to everybody? I think that's everybody. All right, guys. So, hey, Step Block, what up? So, listen, guys. Y'all seen this? I'm just asking y'all seen the MVP. So they had the top 5 finalists for the MVP this season. You've seen it on the thing, on the thumbnail, and it's Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, Christian McCaffrey, and Matthew Stafford. And Dan Orlowski and his minions have such a funny thing to do. Could y'all imagine after those tears from Josh Allen, they award him the MVP? Could you imagine after everything happens, after you've seen him play, because he was crying? Because, hey, those tears, bro, they said that those tears are so effective, it forced the owner to say, yo, forget this. Screw that. I'm firing everybody. Those tears are powerful. You ever been to church and they said, there is power in the blood, power in the blood. When it comes to Josh Allen, there's power in the tears. Whatever saltified liquid that are leaving his eyes seem to have a drastic effect on media worldwide. Jug is nasty work. And I'll be real with you guys. Here's the thing. If they somehow gave Josh Allen the MVP, there's going to be a problem. Because then, I promise you, even though they can't take it away from him, a lot of people will be losing their votes. The MVP would have lost all semblance of, respectability amongst NFL veterans, media, and also fans. But yeah, he's top 5. Josh Allen is top 5. Top 5. How he made it over his running back that led the league in rushing yards? How he made it over him? Do you know the running back for the Bills is not an offensive player of the year or that either? I didn't see OPOY with him on the list. Y'all know that, right? Bro, y'all playing with me right now. Y'all playing with me. Let me OPOY finalists. 2025 NFL. Let's see what they say. I'm dead serious with you. I did not see him on there. And I don't want to lie. So I'm going to make sure that I check it, double check it with you guys are here. Yeah, see? It says Jackson Smith and Jigba, Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, Puka Nacua, and Saquon Barkley. Those are the names. Christian McCaffrey is also on that list too. He's not on the bro. So his running back that led the league in rushing yards is not on OPOY or the MVP award, but Josh Allen's on it. Bro, it's nasty work, bro. Mind you, I'm not saying Josh ain't nice. I'm just saying this is ridiculous. Cook wasn't even on the ground player of the year. Josh was. Jesus God. Oh. The humanity. That's nasty, bro. That's so nasty, bro. Nasty. Nitro Shady said that turning the ball over is just part of football and that Josh Allen shouldn't be overly blamed for them. Did he say that about Lamar Jackson? No. He's only saying it because he played with Josh Allen. You see, that's my problem with these guys. Whatever your standards are, keep your standards consistent. You can always give context. Like, and I'm real about stuff. If you threw the ball and had 3 interceptions, right? But all 3 interceptions were right here, and your wide receivers popped them up in the air and you got 3 interceptions, then you didn't play a bad game just because your ladder was like 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. No, you didn't play bad. Your teammates played bad. That's context. That's not what happened with Josh Allen. Even the interception that happened on the right side of the field, which was an interception, he underthrew the ball. That's the only way. That's the only reason why the defender could even track the ball. He underthrew the ball. And on top of it, Bills fans are acting like Raven fans didn't go through this in Pittsburgh. Remember the Pittsburgh game when he caught the ball, went down, and then he ripped it out, and they counted it as an interception? I know y'all remember that. No, I didn't hear nobody complaining then. They said, Lamar got an interception. You got to do more. That's what was said. So I don't want to hear nothing from none of them, bro. James Cook might be the most disrespected running back I've ever seen. Ever. He is the NFL league leader in yards. And they talk about him like he's trash. They talk about him like he ain't him. How many games did he play? Did he play every game? I want to see something. Like, bro, this is nasty work, bro. No, I'm going to tell you all this stuff right now. He didn't even play every game. Remember, he sat. Yeah, he did. Thought he did. I looked at it backwards. So, 17 games. Let's check his stuff out. He had 309 carries for 1,621 yards, 5.2 yards a pop, 12 touchdowns, 64 yard long. Let's see. What did he have in receiving? 291 yards receiving, 40 targets on 33 receptions, 8.8 yards a pop, and 2 touchdowns through the air. Also, a 51-yard long catch. So, how on God's green earth is he not in these? He wasn't the ground player of the year. He wasn't even in that list. Coach, you know I'm not lying, bro. This is nasty. But this is what, like, so when people, once again, I always bring this back because you know how I am about Lamar. This is why I have a problem with how people hold Lamar to, right? Because, once again, when you're looking at the Baltimore Ravens, right? If they win, it's because he has a great team. If they lose, it's because of him. That's just the way it goes. It wasn't on John Harbaugh or any of his teammates. When the Bills, it's the total opposite with the Bills. When the Bills win, Josh Allen's the greatest player to have ever played. There's no one that's ever played the quarterback position better than Josh Allen. When they lose, they don't got no help. Coaching's garbage. Ownership is garbage. They don't draft. They draft is garbage. Their fan base is garbage. The stadium they play in is garbage. The field they play on is garbage. The referee that ref the game is garbage. The rules that the NFL have is garbage. Hence why every time he loses, they make up a new rule. I bet you right now on everything I love, book it. They're going to change the rule on that catch. They're going to say, okay, listen, guys. It went against Josh. A catch now. We have to see if your butt touches, right? You have to hold the ball for at least 2 seconds. If not, it's not a catch. You watch them change that rule. You watch. Catch rule gonna get made. So, and y'all can't tell me anything because they've already changed up like 3 rules to benefit him because he lost. It's nasty work, bro. Josh Allen isn't even the best player of his generation. That goes to Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Patrick, listen, I have a question for you, right? Like, accolades have to mean something, right? They mean something. They're just not little things. The only reason why they're trying to throw away accolades is because the players that they don't want are gaining all of the accolades. Patrick Mahomes is a 3-time Super Bowl winning champion with 3 Super Bowl MVPs. Right? Right. Okay. He has 2 regular season MVPs also. 2 first-team All-Pro also from a quarterback position. Right under that, you have Lamar Jackson. 2-time league MVP, 3-time first-team All-Pro. Right? Under that, you got Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl winning quarterback, Super Bowl MVP, second-team All-Pro, multiple-time Pro Bowler, and he came second in MVP voting 1 year. Like, what are we doing here? How on God's green earth did he just jump over, like he leaped over them, like, you know what I'm saying, like the Yeezys did Jordan. Like, get out of here, bro. No. James Cook gets no love at all. None. It gets to the point to where you have to start looking at things and being like, let's be real. I keep things 100%. That also gets me in trouble because I speak my mind, but I keep it 100. I keep it 100. That's what I do. That's what you're supposed to do. A lot of people don't believe in doing that, though. They get mad and all type of foolishness. I don't get it, though, man. Like, I'm lost a lot of times by how they do things. Lost. Because a lot of it just doesn't correlate. It doesn't. Nitro, the NFL may talk about making it so if any body part includes the hand is down, you're down after Cook's play. A rule. Mind you, it was ruled. That has happened 5 other times. All 5 times I've watched, because people, of course, have receipts. All 5 times I watched it was an interception. But with the Bills, it's not. Out of here. Out of here. They all cry berries, Nitro. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, big time. Hey, what up, Coach? I see you, man. That's my guy, Sip the Tally. Yeah, I know we didn't get to do anything this week, guys, but we will be back. Full effect should be on Monday. No problem to bring you direct effect for more Sip the Tally. Okay, guys? So please make sure that you guys are showing some love and be over there also. Okay, guys? Okay. Also, like I said, it's just ridiculous. And you got them on. Guys, I want you to take a time. When was the last time the NFL rushing leader was not including in the ground of the year or in offensive player of the year or MVP talks in all 3? Name another year that's happened. I'm waiting. You're not going to be able to. FedEx, ground player of the year, no offensive player of the year, what's it called? Nods, no MVP nods. He led the league in rushing yards. Name another year that's ever happened. I'm waiting. Has anybody looked that up? It's never happened before. Let me go back to rushing leaders on. Rushing leaders. It's so nasty, bro. I'm going to look it up right now. Because I know I'm not tripping, bro. I know I'm not. Russian title winners. All right, let's see. James Cook. Okay, Saquon Barkley got multiple things, right? Okay. Christian McCaffrey did when he got it that year too, right? Josh Jacobs got nods too, right? Jonathan Taylor got nods too, right? Derrick Henry got nods too, right? Ezekiel Elliott got nods too, right? Did Kareem Hunt lead the league in rushing yards in 2017? How did I not know that? With 16 touchdowns. Adrian Peterson, LaShawn, DeMarco, all these guys. Where's the respect? Mind you, once again, FedEx Ground and Air Player of the Year. The rushing leader is not mentioned. Offensive Player of the Year award. Rushing leader is not mentioned. MVP. Rushing leader is not mentioned. Bro, like, was he even an All-Pro this year? What was he, second team All-Pro? Bro, let me go. Was James Cook an All-Pro this year? Yo, I gotta check that out, right? Like, bro, did he even make the All-Pro? I gotta check it real quick. I gotta check, did he make the All-Pro, bro? Like, because I know that it was Bijan that got first. Bijan got first, if I'm not mistaken. So first team was Matt Stafford, Bijan, Kyle Juszczyk, Puka, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Jamar Chase. Christian McCaffrey was all-purpose. Tight end Trey McBride, left tackle. Okay. Defense, whatever. What's second team? Okay, he made second team. He got second team. He didn't make second team. Drake May got second team QB. James Cook got, because that's what they did. They put Christian McCaffrey as first team all-purpose. Oh my God, which is crazy because there's no, and Bijan, yo, check this out. So Bijan was all-purpose second team, first team all-pro running back. All-purpose, he was second team. That's the only reason why James Cook got anything is because they were able to give McCaffrey first team on something. Bro, that's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work. Just making up exactly. But bro, when's the last time you've seen that happen? It doesn't happen. That doesn't happen much, if it happens at all. Like, and I'm looking it up so you guys understand what I'm saying. First team, all-pro, running back, year by year. Let's go. I'm about to look it up. Because I need to know. I want to know. Because it doesn't make sense. It's not making sense. I'm going down on that right now. Oh, I got it right here. I got it. Okay, let's see. All right, here goes first team. So okay, let's look at this. So Josh Jacobs, first team. Jonathan Taylor, first team. Derrick Henry, Christian, Gurley, And then, or at least, okay, Elliott. So it's only happened once. All the other guys who led him in rushing yards. Yo, bro, I'd be pissed if bro, mind you, Josh be taking his goal line touchdowns. James Cook should have 20 touchdowns every season. Real talk. It's nasty work, guys. Nasty work. But also, let's pivot, right? We got to pivot. So now they're trying to say that Lamar Jackson, there's news that Lamar Jackson wants Kliff Kingsbury to be the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens. Now, guys, I want you to understand something. Stop believing the media, please. I'm not saying that they're wrong, but I'm not saying that they're right either. They've came out and lied. Nobody ever brings up how much the media lies. The media came out and said that the players are crying, and that John Harbaugh sat down with the owner, and they were talking for hours. How do you even come up with that? That's a blatant lie. They said that there were problems between Monken and Lamar. Blatant lie. Problem between Harbaugh and Lamar. Blatant lie. Blatant lie. But somehow, we just keep letting them be talking out the side of their neck. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I got it right here. Check it out.
Well, Jesse Minter's with them right now, actually. So we'll see how that pans out. I'd love to know what his plan is at OC. That's all that matters. That is all that matters in Baltimore right now. Who is going to coach Lamar Jackson? Steve Bisciotti was very transparent. They're all in, right? They're all in because they fired John Harbaugh, and they want to make this work. They want to get to the Super Bowl, and this is another organization that's looking at it as a window, right? We got to get the most out of them. So while I understand that you're bringing in the leader of men, and that's important that you. Oh yeah,
Lamar the Raiders is a lie too.
The plan for OC has to be there, right? So Kliff Kingsbury is a name that's out there. I can tell you, I know for a fact that Lamar Jackson and those receivers would like Kliff Kingsbury to run their offense. They have shown support. They've been vocal about it. They've been part of some of these interviews too. Lamar Jackson's part of these. He's zooming in. He's in touch with the decision makers of what he likes, who he's liked. And so, we'll see how this shakes out. But I think Anthony Weaver's one of those, again, that I mentioned a few minutes ago, that is going to be in the running for this job. And from what I understand, Kliff Kingsbury would be his OC. Wow. And I think that would be a pretty tremendous fit when you think about what Kliff Kingsbury did with Kyler Murray. Now insert Lamar Jackson, one of the best quarterbacks in football.
Listen, man, you see what I'm talking about, bro? I don't believe these people, bro. I don't. Step back exactly. Why is Lamar always subject of a trade topic? Why? You know they're not getting it from Lamar. Here's coming up with stuff. I've never seen a player lied on more than Lamar Jackson. Real talk. Because he'll come out and be like, that's a lie. The people around him will come out and say it's a lie. The owner will come out and say it's a lie, and they'll be like, it is what it is. They skip over all the lies. And once again, this is why I can't be on television. Because I would say that. I'd be like, all the reports you guys had about Lamar were wrong. What y'all getting these reports for? So y'all just coming up with stuff and saying that's what we're going to run with? And I know they're going to be like, no. Like, there's no way. The coaches have denied it. Owners have denied it. You're not talking to nobody in Lamar's camp. And then when he's got an opportunity, he's denied it. So you're lying then. You're a liar. So you're just out here just fibbing and lying all the time? You're not afraid of God? You're not afraid of God? It's nasty work. Yeah, the way she said Easy G3, it's for a fact. For a fact. Nitro Shady McCoy said Cook is good, not great, because he makes no one miss, and he fumbles, saying that Josh made Cook. How does he make nobody? Y'all seen how Cook be making mad people miss? Like, I'm pretty sure he is. I'm not going to lie to you. I hope I get to see him. I think I'm going to see him this summer. Hopefully I am. I know his guy is in Channel 26 is in Jamaica. He's not in Jamaica though. I don't think he's not in Jamaica. You know what? I'm not putting my name to that because no one knows. I don't know where Lamar is at. So I'm not putting my name. But all I saw was Channel 26 in Jamaica. There was nothing that said that he's there. And if he was, he'd probably be quiet about it. So that's what I'm saying. So I don't know where he's at either. Nobody knows. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Lamar is very quiet with how he moves, what he does. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Breaking news. Because you're only going to hear it here first because nobody brings this up. Zay Flowers had surgery on his hand. Zay Flowers hurt his hand this year. You're going to ask me how I know. If you go to Instagram, I think I have the picture here, right? Zay Flowers' left hand was wrapped in a cast after the season was done. He was seen getting out of his car with a cast on his left hand. And the guy that takes most of his stuff caught him coming out of the car in it. Nobody's been talking about it or anything. That could be another reason why he was dropping the ball. He was probably playing with a broken bone in his hand or something like that. Or a torn tendon in his hand. But yes, I do have a yes. I made sure I found yes. It's looking like he had surgery. So it's looking like his hand could have been hurt throughout the season. He didn't just hurt that hand. Yes. Zay Flowers' hand was in a cast. You heard it from the Wonder Game show first. No one else brought it up. Yo. No one else brought it up. I want to see what they're going to make. Nobody. And he posted it on his thing. So he can't be like he mad about it that somebody's pointing it out. Yeah, it looked like his hand or wrist. His hand or wrist is in a cast. In a cast. I don't want to hear it, bro. Because you know how people be trying to like, no. I seen him. No, you didn't. The Wonder Kid Morning Show got it. And if you hear anybody, I seen Nate had surgery, he had posted a picture. But you know that Zay don't really post that much. So the guy that takes pictures, Aripa Land, right? He took pictures and stuff like that. Don't worry, I'm gonna post that. I should have put it on here to show you guys, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the thing right now for it. I'm gonna put it on here so you guys can see it. Because I'm not playing, man. I'm not playing. I'm here to help, man. Yep. I'm making sure I get it right now, guys. Making sure so you guys can see it. It's in the chat right now. Kwame, bro. No, it's breaking news, bro. No one heard that Zay Flowers looked like he had surgery on his hand because his hand was hurt. Nobody. You see it? People already trying to take the love, bro. You see Kwame over here trying to take the love, bro. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this, bro. Don't worry, I got the picture. That's why I'm making sure I make sure I got it. Zay stay up like nobody else. No, listen, man. I'm not sharing. Nigel Joel from Pick a Side said that Lamar Jackson fans don't criticize Lamar Jackson enough to earn the right to criticize Josh Allen, who's in a legendary playoff. Bro, and that's my problem with that, right? It's so, anybody that says Lamar Jackson doesn't get criticized, it's willful ignorance. It's willful. The same thing I keep trying to tell people is Lamar Jackson, to be respected, has to win two Super Bowls. He has to. One is not enough. One is not enough when you are dealing with the NFL the way that they are. It's just not enough. They will not give you the respect because, just like I said with Patrick Mahomes, the reason why they don't talk bad about Patrick Mahomes is because Patrick Mahomes has become undeniable. But have y'all not seen how quickly they've been willing to crown Joe Burrow and Josh Allen over Patrick Mahomes? Y'all haven't noticed that? Patrick Mahomes is a 2-time league MVP, 2-team first-team All-Pro, 3-time Super Bowl champion with 3 Super Bowl MVPs. I'm real about stuff. They don't like Patrick Mahomes. It's just Patrick Mahomes become undeniable. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that Lamar Jackson becomes undeniable. Because then they got to swallow those words. One is not enough, Eye of Horus. It's not. Was one enough for Jalen Hurts? Nope. One is not enough. He is still, you know what they're going to say? He had one good year out of 20 years. Hey, yo, Aaron Rodgers, they said one wasn't enough. And they used to actually like Aaron Rodgers. It wasn't until recently where they started poo-pooing on Aaron Rodgers because of the stuff he was doing off the field. But they kept saying that one was enough for Aaron Rodgers. If they were saying one was not enough for Aaron Rodgers, do y'all really think they're going to say one is enough for Lamar Demetrius Jackson? Lamar Demetrius Action Jackson? Nah. Yeah, that's personal. I'm speaking from the standpoint of the media. The media is what writes your story. I keep trying to tell people that. People be like, well, I like that player, right? Doesn't matter. The media writes they're the ones that write your legacy. And they can skew that legacy any which way they want. Any which way they want. It's horrible. But that's what I be talking about. Don't worry. I just got the stuff to pop up. Let me see if I can get them on the screen real quick. I gotta adjust it. Because I'm gonna have to put them over to the other side to get those pictures of Zay Flowers' hand. Just in case y'all think I'm joking. Don't worry. I got y'all. It's gonna be popping up soon there. Okay, let me get them off of here. I told y'all, man, I got it, man. You want to be loved for your money. Gonna want for your love. Working, man. I'm working. Don't worry, I'm going to post a thing on it today in the shorts. But yeah, I caught that and I'm like, whoa. So I'm saying that could have been another reason why he was fumbling the ball this year. Could have been another reason why he was fumbling the ball. Most of the time, if you're right-handed, you don't always keep the ball in your right hand. You put it in your left because your right is your fight-off hand. You feel what I'm trying to say? And if I'm not mistaken, it kept getting, every time, the time he was fumbling, it was in his left hand. So that's another thing we got to look at. So, yeah. I'm posting it right now, guys. Y'all about to see it up. OBS is a little different. It ain't like thing with, y'all see it? There it goes right there. There it goes right there. Y'all see it? Don't worry, I got another angle. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, yeah. I made sure I circled it so everybody could see it. It's looking like he got surgery on that thing. I'm just keeping it a buck. It's looking like he got surgery. All right, I got it up. There it goes. All right, put it up a little bit. There it goes. Boom. All right, there goes the pictures. What you guys think? I have voice now. You right, man. See? Him and Nate was hurt. That's what I'm saying. So this could be more grace for Zay. Because if he was dropping the ball and doing certain things, it could have been because he needed surgery, but because during the season, he played through the injury. You see what I'm trying to say? That's one of the reasons why I'm showing it to you guys. Because I told y'all, if I get news, I tell you. I was very critical of Zay Flowers. Very. Very. Could it have been that he was just playing through an injury? This man flex on wildin', bro. That I think Josh Allen can heal his hand because he's special. Oh! Yo, stop, bro. Yeah. Yo, hold up. Who got 2 Super Bowls? I thought. What happened with Kirk? I thought Kurt Warner only had 1 Super Bowl. I know he had 2 MVPs. He won the Super Bowl. He only won 1. He's been to the Super Bowl, what is it called? Twice. Or 3 times. But he's only won it once. Yeah, he only has 1. He's a 2-time league MVP, but he's only won 1 Super Bowl. Yeah, he got the 2, lost 1. He got 1 in Arizona when they lost, the Larry Fitzgerald and then versus the Steelers. But he got 2 MVPs. Did he make it to 3? Yeah, he had 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 with, of course, the greatest. Because didn't they lose to the Patriots? They lost to the Patriots. And they won 1, and then he got 1 with Arizona. So 3 Super Bowl appearances with Kurt Warner, 1 win, and, of course, 2 MVPs. Not too bad. Lamar only need 1, and he is first ballot Hall of Famer. He's all. Hey yo, listen. Lamar's already a first ballot Hall of Famer. Lamar Jackson's a 2-time league MVP, 3-time first team All Pro quarterback. He's already a first team Hall of Famer. Here's the thing with the Lamar thing. Once he wins 1, he's already top 10 all time. You can't even argue it. He is immediately top 10 quarterback of all. He's already top 10 for me. But now you can't argue it because now he has the hardware. He'll be top 10 quarterback all time. Who are you going to put over him? Drew Brees? Drew Brees is not going to be over Lamar Jackson. Drew Brees has no MVPs, no first team All Pros, none of those things. And he's a top 10 quarterback of all time. So, yeah, Lamar would, and then you got who? Dan Marino? Oh, yeah, bye. He's, bro, with 1 Super Bowl, you can't even argue that he's not top 10. My thing is not me. I'm not strictly speaking for me. I'm talking about the media. They will not be able to argue that he's not a top 10 quarterback of all time. Because let's be real, if Lamar's healthy, he's going to get more MVPs. So then you're going to be looking at more of like an Aaron Rodgers level career, Peyton Manning level career. Multiple 3, 4 MVP, maybe even 5 MVPs, multiple All-Pros first team, and on top of that, he gets a Super Bowl and Super Bowl MVP too. Hey, yo, I get out of here, bro. And Marino got an MVP, if I'm not mistaken, too. He got 1. If Lamar doesn't win 1 Super Bowl, they'll leave him out of the top 10. They won't be able to put Dan Marino over him. But that's what I'm saying for that. Now, I need Lamar to get 2. Why? Because then the narrative's fully changed. He becomes undeniable. There's not been that many quarterbacks to win multiple Super Bowls and multiple MVPs. Matter of fact, we can look that up right now. How many quarterbacks? How many quarterbacks? So y'all seen the stuff with Zay Flowers, right? Want to make sure y'all seen it. How many NFL QBs won a Super Bowl and have multiple MVPs. I'm looking it up. There's only been 3. Four. So 4. It's 4. Because Peyton Manning got 2 Super Bowls and multiple MVPs. So it's Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and Joe Montana. But Joe Montana only has 1 MVP. So it is 3. You're right. It's 3. So it should be just those 3. Multiple MVPs, multiple Super Bowls. So you're right. It's 3. My bad. It's 3. Because they put Joe Montana on there on this list. But I'm like, how can Joe Montana be on this list? How? And he only got 1 NFL MVP. I thought Joe Montana had multiple MVPs. I thought Joe Montana had multiple NFL MVPs. He does have 2, so we did 4. Okay, I'm not tripping. That's all. Okay, I was right. My bad, I was right. He got 2. He won an NFL MVP award in 89 and 90. And 3 Super Bowl MVP awards. I was correct. Bro, see how crazy it is? I was correct. So it is 4. It's Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson will be the number 5. So at the minimum, if he gets 2, he's top 5. You can't even argue it. He is top 5. Those 3 right there, those 4 right there are the top 5 quarterbacks in the league. In the top 5. Those 4. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Montana. I need Lamar to get 5. 5. 5 hardware. At least 2 Super Bowls. He's going to get another MVP. So, I mean, let's be real, bro. He's going to get another. Lamar Jackson is going to get another MVP. 2 Super Bowls. We're talking. He's undeniable top 5. Like if you would come out and be like, no, he's not. All you want to is this. Shut up! Oh, he's slapping people. Come here! I don't stop running. Oh, double slap. I'm dead serious. I'm chasing everybody. I'm quick. I'm too fast, boy. They're gonna be like, yo, where you going? Yo, come here. You think I'm joking? Hey, yo, I am not joking. Everyone says he needs 1, but he needs 2. To stop the media and everything else, he needs 2. He needs 2. 5-time first-team All-Pro on the way. Yeah, bro, he's going to get at least that. Lamar's going to probably get at least 2 more MVPs by the time he retires. That's looking. So if he gets that, unless it's a year like what just happened, like what happened when the fools with him and Josh Allen, if he gets the MVP, he's going to get the All-Pro too. So he already has 3 first-team All-Pros. So if he gets 2 more MVPs for his career, that'll be 4 MVPs, 5 first-team All-Pros, 2 Super Bowls. Come on now, bro. Come on now. You're not going to be able to argue that resume. Exactly, Luke 99. He was on pace for an MVP this year before the injuries. Exactly. He was on Lamar's pace this year was crazy. He was on a torrid pace this year before the injuries. Torrid. I was like, oh man, Lamar might have hit 50 touchdowns, passing touchdowns this season, if not for the injury. He started off hot. I'm talking about, I'm saying it's hot. Yeah, I love that song, man. Fire. 10 touchdowns to 1 interception before the injury. Facts. Bro, he might have put up a 50 burger on them, bro. And I would have been at that last game. I'd be like, Lamar, let me get that jersey. They're going to have to outright cheat. That's another reason why we've always wanted another coach, because we knew if he got another coach or a coach didn't get the most out of him, then he would get multiple. He would get the multiple Super Bowls. And mind you, it's great for us. Like, guys, can you imagine the type of crap we could talk as Raven fans to get 2 of them things? Hey, yo, bro. Bro, Cincinnati's not going to want to see us, bro. Cincinnati going to turn off their Twitter. But Steelers fans going to turn off their Twitter. Buffalo fans going to turn off their Twitter. Philly fans going to turn off their Twitter. Like, bro, it's gonna get real disgusting out here, bro. Ayo, Aya Horse. Am I tripping? If the Baltimore Ravens can get 2 titles in the next 4 years, do you have any idea how toxic this fan base is gonna get? Huh? I'm not even gonna be rapping to people. I'm gonna be rock and rolling on people. I'm gonna turn into Linkin Park, or I'm gonna rock and roll over people. From the inside, just throw it all away. Bro. Listen, man. It's going to be nasty work out here, bro. Bro, you already know forget being on 10. I'm going to be on 20. You're not tripping at all. I a horse, bro. Listen, it's going to get real nasty in these streets, my bro. It's going to get really nasty, guy. Yo, can you imagine what we're going to be saying? What lunch break's going to be saying? Coach is going to be saying. I'm going to be saying. And Raven's going to be saying. Rogue Pod going to be saying. Raven C going to be saying. Flex On going to be saying. Yolanda going to be saying. Bro, you know the media's going to be mad. They're going to be like, Lamar won. Okay, the Ravens won. You remember that Tyrese meme? They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be being mad. Congratulations! Oh God, no. How's that all gonna be? Yeah, Aya Horse, you're right. It's Mr. Nasty Time. Y'all know where that reference is from. Crazy. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be out here. How nasty are we talking tonight? It's gonna get nasty, bro. You really, listen, Raven fans have taken so much heat because we represent a quarterback. We represent a team that people don't like. No one really likes the Baltimore Ravens. And on top of it, we have the most hated quarterback probably in the history of the NFL. On top of it. So you're double dipping. So for us to win not 1 but 2, bro, it's going to get real nasty. It's going to get really nasty. Bro, Giants versus Ravens Super Bowl, it would break every record they have. The two Super Bowls, if they had the Super Bowl, that would break everything. Is if 3. If Philly and Ravens made it to the Super Bowl, it would break all the records. If the Giants played Ravens, it would break every record. Matter of fact, it's 4. Because if the Cowboys somehow made it there, it's going to do crazy numbers. If the Cowboys make it there and the Ravens make it there, everyone's going to be watching that game. Because, yeah, it's going to be, that would probably be the most watched. Cowboys and Ravens Super Bowl, that would be the most watched Super Bowl of all time. But I'm saying, like, in realistically speaking, because we know the Cowboys ain't making it there. It'd be Giants would be top 3 of all time. Philly would be top 3 of all time. Or if, if Washington, the Commanders, what's his name? Jaden Daniels made it. That would go crazy too. That one would go super crazy. The Lions would be big, but I don't think it'd be like one of the biggest of all time. I think it'd be along the lines like Pittsburgh versus Arizona. Everyone, a lot of people's watching it, but not everybody. Everybody in Detroit would be watching it. But let me tell you something right now. If the Dallas Cowboys went to the Super Bowl and the Ravens were their opponent, everybody in their mama is going to be watching that. Other people from other other continents are going to be watching that. Everything stops. You got to understand that the Cowboys are the most known team in the NFL. And now you're going to have the guy, the antithesis to every story that the NFL has concocted, playing against that team in Lamar Jackson, the antagonist to every story. Come on now, bro. It would break every record. Every single record. To make it to the Super Bowl, each Super Bowl ticket would probably be like $100,000 for one ticket. I'm dead serious with you. People would be fighting to go to that game. There would be fights. Because think about it. Every single celebrity it's the Cowboys. Every single celebrity would be at that game. Every celebrity would be at that game. They're not missing that game. They're not. That'd be along the lines of like the United States making it to the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? That would be along those lines. That to me, that's parallel. Like that's apples to apples. If the Cowboys made it to the Super Bowl and they were facing the Baltimore Ravens, it's breaking every single TV statistic that they have. I promise you that. Promise you. The only thing that would come close to surpass it would be if the USA made it to the World Cup. Like if they were like the final, like top two in the World Cup, then that would be along those lines. It'd be nasty work, bro. Nasty work. But guys, that's an episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. Now guys, talk to me, baby. Now listen, you got to pick three. Now, usually when we do this, you know what I'm saying? I say I know what to pick. I say, hey, I know what this is. There's only one right answer or whatever else like this. But I don't know the right answer to this one. I don't know the right answer. Now, guys, you can only pick three. If you are eating breakfast and you have this list, there's the only three you can have for the rest of your life. Which three on this list are you picking? Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good one. Yo, for the rest of your life, you can only pick three. Which three are you picking? Let me talk to you. Yes! Come on, guys. Oh my God! Only one right answer: sausage, bacon, and eggs. So it's all meat. So it's all protein. No pancakes. No hash browns. No waffles. Nah, bro. Nah. See, this is why this was. And then you'd have never no cereal ever again. So never no cereal ever again in your life. No Captain Crunch. Nothing like that. Cereal's mad flexible. Anybody knows cereal? Real breakfast people know how flexible cereal is. None of y'all picking, bro. Bro, y'all wilding out here, bro. Wilding, bro. Let me go back and check what y'all saying, bro. Let me make y'all wilding out here. Let's see. Zelly, pancakes, hash browns, and bacon. Okay, that's not bad. It's not a bad one. Okay. You got your carbs. You got your meat. I feel you. Pause. All right. Step back, said bacon, hash brown, and French toast. Okay. It's not a bad one either. This man, Shifty Sean, says sausage, eggs, bacon. This man just... Oh. Yo. This man said easily. That's wild, bro. Waffle, hash brown, oatmeal. Okay. No eggs, though. No bacon, no sausage. You on waffles? That's crazy. Waffle, hash brown, oatmeal. Man, look at here. This man said, what did Dr. Kush say? What did you say? He said CFH. Which one is that one? Let me go see what CFH is. So, eggs. Where's H? Okay. That's not bad. Eggs, hash brown, sausage. Once again, that's not a bad one. Okay. Shiesty, you got yogurt on there? Wow. Wow. No one's picking no muffins or nothing. Yo, King Blaze said number 1, waffles, number 2, French toast, number 3, cereal. Okay, King Blaze, I can see you. I see you. It look like you like something sweet in the morning. Pause. So I can get that. If you have a sweet tooth, yeah, I can get that. I get that. Stacey said AFH. Let me go say what AFH is. What's AFH? Pancakes, hash browns, sausage. Once again, that's not a bad one either. To me, because you got to have some type of meat on your plate. Pause. Like, we're talking about you can never have nothing else. And y'all tell me for every breakfast, y'all have no meat. Pause. Never, ever again. So no bacon, no sausage, no eggs. Ever again. Now, y'all, eggs to me got to be on there, bro. There's no way I can live my life without eating eggs ever again. There's no way. There's no way. That's why, to me, this was going to be a good one. Because I'm like, bro, to pick 3 is difficult. You can never have, and you can mix them up, but you can never have anything else. You can only have something of those 3. Pancakes, to me, pancakes or waffles are interchangeable. They're interchangeable to me. But eggs have to be on there. If I'm picking, it'd probably be bacon, eggs, pancakes. That's probably what it'd be for me. You know what? I pick a waffle over a pancake. So, yeah. So, waffle, bacon, eggs for me. That would be me. Pancakes and waffles are interchangeable for me. But I don't see any other way I can live the rest of my life without, I can't live the rest of my life without eggs. I can't. And bacon, come on now, bro. Y'all wildin'. Y'all know you know that bacon be calling. And I get some people like sausage over egg, which is fine. Tack went all carbs. Yeah. Man, went all carbs. Hold on, I didn't see. Let's see what Tack picked. Pancakes, waffles, French toast. That's straight carbs. But I gotta understand, if you have a sweet tooth, that because you know those 3 are kind of interchangeable, right? So I get it. Like you're not going wrong. That's why if I'm going out to eat for a breakfast, you're not going wrong with just a pancake, some eggs, bacon. You'll never go wrong with that. Now, I love cereal growing up. You know, I love cereal, but I'm talking about the rest of my life here. I can never not have eggs. It's so sad to say, but I'd have to give up cereal. If we could do 4, cereal would be my number 4. Cereal would be my number 4. Because cereal is so, bro, you can do so much with cereal. There's so many different flavors, so many different types of milks. Like, you can like cereal, one of them things, if you're a real cereal eater, like, you know what I'm saying? You know that there's a different way. You can eat cereal for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And it slaps every single time. Every single time, bro. Some cheesy eggs, man, watch. I'm telling y'all, bro. Fact, Nigel said, I said A, B, C. This man said, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Pancakes, bacon, and eggs. Yup. Do, re, mi, A, B, C. What you and me, girl. I love waffles and peanut butter. Waffles and peanut butter is so underrated, bro. If you ever want to get, peanut butter and jelly on pancakes, it's fire. Fire! This man out of horse said pancakes, waffles, and yogurt. Y'all really love that yogurt a lot. A lot. I can do without yogurt every day again in my life. You can keep it. Cereal and oatmeal, to me, would be my top. If I'm rounding out my top 5, that'd probably be my top 5. Yeah, that'd be my top 5. Because oatmeal, you could have porridge. I'm Jamaican, so Jamaican porridges and stuff like that, cereal, pancakes, bacon, and eggs. That would be my top 5. But yeah, we can only do 3, so ABC is for me. You know what it is. I knew that one was going to be good, that's why I did it. But guys, that's another episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, slap that like button, guys. Please, before you leave, it helps out the channel, and it does help out views. And if you have not already done so, please become a Patreon member if you want to help out, support. We will be going live this coming week. There will be a show just for the Patreon subscribers and members. So if you want to be a part of that show, become a member. Okay, guys? And if you want to donate, you already see it down at the Cash App for this because you know we've been demonetized. But guys, like I said, please have a blessed day. I'll see y'all tomorrow at the bread for the bread bank. All right, and y'all know my slogan. Peace. God bless, and I'm out of here. Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
You're not.